And here is the match preview for that game. So, both teams arrive for what will likely be the proverbial relegation 6-pointer. If you've not heard that term before, tends to mean the 6-pointer tends to mean if you win, you get 3 points, and your rival doesn't get 3 points. So it's effectively worth 6 points. It's common parlance, I would say, in amongst British football punditry, the idea of the 6-pointer. But yeah, Defiant finally ended that long losing streak against, of all teams, the Missville Mavericks last time out. While the Bozos demolished the Eric Maddens in the Howitzer Cup. And they really did demolish the Eric Maddens. 3 deaths.
That was actually a proper wrecking ball. Not that all the job was done, but wrecking ball. Actually, the troll of the Bozos. But yeah, it felt like that.
Last season, the Bozos won this particular game 2-1, and that was after a really remarkable turnaround in the second half. You might remember at Viking Cup. The Orcs were 1-0 down at half-time on their own offensive drive. So Defiant had taken the lead 1-0 on their defensive drive in the first half. But then a huge slurry of dub skulls in the second half from Defiant allowed the Bozos to turn the ball over twice to claim what was their first ever ZFL win. Really remarkable second half in that game. But for two teams that we know are intent on violence, the only casualty inflicted in that game last season was by some Bozos journeyman whose name we did not write down, and therefore he does not exist.
Because we can't remember everything.
Now, for Defiant, Trojan continues to be absent, with head coach Frank the Bear Thompson clearly seeking to make an example of the misbehaving Minotaur. So the Ogre, Bug, continues to deputize in his place.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this has to do with the misbehavior of Trojan, or with the fact that Bug has been actually the best performing player in the team since he joined the squad.
Yeah, he's done pretty well, hasn't he, you have to say. Yeah. Let's take a quick log, a quick reminder, because we've been away for a couple of weeks. So this is a quick reminder of the Bloodlines magazine events for these two teams for this round. So for the Bozos, it was fairly straightforward, really. The Maddens coach, Colonel Wolf, has agreed to publicly admit that Big Uns are superior to Black Orcs, which gains the Bozos a whopping value 7 success demand, which effectively grants the team an immediate additional team reroll and fully resets their team harmony tracker. So a very, very useful event, even if not the most exciting, certainly very useful for the Bozos.
Yeah, and I think nobody saw that coming. That's such a boost. It's a value 7 success demand. I think this is the highest value of any demand in the ZFL like ever. I mean, you have the count of all them all, but it feels like the biggest by a wide margin, I would say.
Yeah, who knew they existed, eh?
Indeed.
So that is the situation for the Bozos. We'll skip through a few slides here to get to Vinnskor Defiant, whose event this round was bugging off. So it's again Trojan related. Since all of these incidents going on with the Minotaur, his head coach, Frank the Bear Thompson, has been appealing for Trojan to correct the error of his ways. Trojan, of course, it was discovered had been using fake claws, weird prosthetic claws, and that's why he was failing to do any damage to his opponents. Trojan's trainers had been photographed purchasing comically large gloves and shrinking tinctures from various homeopathic apothecaries. That's very easy to say. But as you mentioned, Viking Cop, Bug has been performing well since he arrived basically on a retainer from the league after the Malefics Changelings went bust at the end of last season. So Trojan, who's not in the team today, has gained the big hand skill instead of the claw skill. But Defiant have been granted permission to sign Bug on a permanent basis. So with that in mind, it might be a while until we see Trojan on the field again. It seems like this is a bit of an ongoing feud, issue, whatever you might call it, between...
Drama.
Drama, that's the word, yeah. Between the coach and the player. Okay, then we will get into this match in a moment. But of course, this is a Black Crag Bozo... I'll say it again. Black Crag Bozos game. Which means it's time for a word from the Bozos sponsor.
Blood Bowl fans, it's time to put your money where your mouth is. You think you know what's going to happen today? Bet with Bet Nobla and prove your worth. The latest in-play market is on the screen for you now. What's that? One market is not enough for you? Well, how about this? You want more? I respect you, Blood Bowl fan. Here's another. I'm Gunnarsson Demonheart, and my team, the Black Crag Bozos. Thank you for your support today. Enjoy the game, and remember to crump on with Bet Nobla.
All right then. If you're gambling today, please do gamble responsibly, as always. But it's time for the Bozos to take on Vinnskor Defiant as the Elite Division returns.
Oh, it was about time. It feels so good to be back on the pitch. And what a way to have a game in which blood is all but guaranteed.
Yeah, it was a really entertaining game last season between these two. As I said, both will be hoping to avoid the drop, really, this season. That's a deliberate removal. So, the reason I've deliberately taken the game off the screen for just a moment is related to team values. So, the game at the moment still has this bug ongoing where the injuries that happen during the game will reflect on the team value at the start of the game. So what I've done, just to avoid anything like spoilers, is I've just blanked the screen there for a moment. Just to prevent that from reaching our lovely viewers.
That's a very nice touch for our viewers, but it was not good enough for me. Because I so sad, and well, let's say that I was a bit surprised. But okay. No spoilers, for sure. Let's see what happens now. So, Defiant is going to attack first.
Looks that way. They've chosen to receive the ball. We can take a look at the two teams as they are on the field here. So no bench is probably the headline for Vinnskor Defiant. That could be a problem against a Orc team that enjoys a foul, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah. Do we have some inducements on play on this game?
Let's take a look. So this is the team value for Defiant at the start of the game. Or the team setup. We've got the Ogre, the Rat Ogre, and the Troll. I forgot that this window was here, to be honest. So it is foul appearance, extra arms and tentacles on Bug. Nash, the Rat Ogre, very good player with claw, block, break tackle, and 2 heads. And then the Troll, Swizzle Fizzle, has guard. Blodge on Sutton Maxistus, the Dark Elf. And then, of course, Jack Oberwald, the star of the team. Or so we are led to believe.
Kind of.
He is the effective blitzer on the team. And then we've got one tackle on Rudolf Massa and one dauntless on Stomper. And then one journeyman as well, who is simply called Hughes.
Hughes. And do not forget the Sneaky Kid on Goblin.
Ah, of
who
course.
is also, I think it's a mercenary, because that name...
No, this Goblin is supposed to have a different name, but...
All right.
He's just been called this all season, and I think we're just rolling with it now. So that's just his name. Both teams were actually entirely even on team value coming into this. So, in theory, there should be no inducements at all. Unless it counts. I can see a bribe on Defiant's side, so I'm not sure how that works that out. But here's your Bozos team sheet. 2 dirty players. Probably the highlight of the team, really. Guard on the Troll is pretty good. Garg on the Great is block and multi-block, which is a phenomenal combination, he says. And then lots of other... It's a mainly random skill team, as the Bozos look to keep their costs down. We have one bribe, and by the looks of it, an extra cheerleader for Defiant, and an assistant coach as well. Which I think brings the 2 teams up to even TV, and that's where this comes from, including the inducements as well. Let's watch some Blood Bowl, shall we not?
Okay, so Defiant are going to deploy the big guys on the lane together with Overworld, apparently. So they are going for the big hits first, and it's cheering fans.
Oh, that's spicy.
So is this for both teams or only for one of them?
Let's find out, for Vinnskor Defiant, 3 SPP.
Ooh, yeah. Frank de Beer must be very happy right now. It's a good chance for him to develop the team.
Well, the only problem is it's against a sort of AV10 plus opponent where casualties by blocks are not so easy to come by. Nash immediately running push double skull, following that up with the hit on Ogrok leg slitter. Finds the pow this time, and Nash gets the armor break and the KO straight away. That Rat Ogre, one of the stars of this team. And there's Bug delivering an armor break as well and a stun. Oberwald's going to take the blitz on the other dirty player and take down Chucker.
My goodness.
Beef.
What's going on with the armor of these lads?
I'm so surprised to see Oberwald do a thing.
Ooh, there's going to be a juicy foul in there. Maybe.
Yeah, the sneaky gate might consider that. Maxistus is not going to pick the ball up. And Raglis, as he's now known.
Rush.
Oh, we got another one.
Ooh, my goodness, what a start for Defiant.
Referee, though, is going to call that with the double on the injury, the bribe. Saves the day.
But this is straight away 2 removals. Oh dear. That's a strong start for Defiant. Sending a message.
Only problem is no additional SPP for that because we got the injury on the foul. Pile driver from the Bozos and a KO in response on John Finglesworth, but the referee.
Oh, the referee. The referee is using his glasses. That's shameful. Well, another removal and another removal. It's been 4 removals in 2 turns. Nice.
Well, we know that both of these teams enjoy violence. Clearly, the league have appointed a referee who's not tolerating any of this, and the potential surf here from Nash.
There's going to be a surf. Oh no, they don't want the surf. Oh, interesting. They want the foul then, probably.
Maxistus has the ball. Troll goes stupid.
Goes stupid. What a classic.
Here comes Raglis again.
Foul only. It's not enough. Oh, it feels like it was a missed chance for removing an orc with a surf, but of course, the extra SPP for causing a casualty is always sweet.
Exactly, yeah.
Who do you think is going to get blitzed? The loner lad?
The Troll, by the looks of it. Down goes
Swizzle Fizzle.
Swizzle Fizzle.
Nice, fine.
Bozos outnumbered here, but with the strength to be able to put up a fight still in this game.
Work and ball, getting pushed only.
Yeah,
by
just a
Buck.
push from Bug, who's going to follow that up. Oh, we're going to have to eat the Goblin. Oh, he's
Goblin's
okay.
fine.
He's okay.
Ooh, lucky lad. Lucky lad.
Now, this is going to be another 2 dice because the Troll's there. No, it's a 1 dice. Is the Troll active or not?
1 die.
Oh, of course, this assist here was the problem. Nash finds the POW anyway. So nothing to worry about there.
Yeah, because Swizzle Fizzle is still stupid, right? Or it's not. What happened in there? Why was it a 1 die only?
Because there was the assist from the blitz on the right-hand side that wasn't cancelled.
And Swizzle Fizzle is then stupid?
No, it was 1 each, right? It was 1 assist each.
Yeah.
So it was a 1 die
right.
because he was punching a
Because
troll.
It's strength 5 and strength 5. That
Yeah.
makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. That was a knockdown from an armor break from the loner, Hughes.
Yeah, the Bozos armor is being terrible.
Chance for some return fire here as Nash goes to the floor from Gargon the Great. Rat Ogre's okay. Double both down there from Brain Masher. That's going to eat a reroll. A shiny new reroll on this team. Will Bug hold the player in place with tentacles? No, he rolled a 1. Gonna go for the Goblin on the blitz. There's the POW.
Oh, easy target. The Goblin is fine. The Goblin has already gone through a couple of mighty blow hits. One of them from the Rat Ogre itself.
Yeah, the Goblin's made of tough stuff. I give him credit. There's a push, which is going to leave the Dirty Player based against Jack Oberwald. The match already looks a little bit messy as we're going to try and dodge with Lug Mosh Pit to get off the sideline. No surprise that he failed it, but at least there was no armor break there.
It's a bit messy. It doesn't feel like the Bozos have 3 players down, Rally. Really.
No, it really doesn't. There's a lot of Defiant on this side, and the ball's kind of on this side, which is making it probably look a bit worse than it is. There's going to be a blitz with the ball carrier. Presumably, we are just going to try and take the space down the field. But that is going to require a dodge from Oberwald, or just a base from Oberwald. Little bit potato this from Vinnskor Defiant. We've seen this from them before.
Yes, a little bit potato, actually. Okay, moving the guard away and going for the foul because we can. Not good enough. It feels like the Defiant are well in control. Oh, yeah, that was a nice pair of dodges.
Oh, no, he's going to go for the base, is Mo Demanto Nostris. So the Bozos must be fairly out of position as well, although Chucker a Beef makes the dodge to be the assist, and here comes Crag Sharp, though. Does not find the POW. So Maxistus survives.
For now.
Oh, red dice onto Nash.
Oh, spicy. Very spicy. Moving more players to support. Now Maxistus is under a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, not really overly sure where the Dark Elf can go here. Going to be a 1-die blitz.
1-die push.
Full potato mode engaged. Didn't follow that. Oh, snakes the dodge.
One snakes. My goodness. Such a bad moment. And broke armor. Such a bad moment to do that from his side. He's going automatic blitz. It's a knockdown on Stompa.
Normal service resumed, it seems, for Vinnskor Defiant here.
Oh, they're going for picking up the ball. They made it. Oh, look at this. They're going away.
Oh, that's a 1. We've re-rolled it. Last re-roll's gone.
That was not even using the pro. Oh, okay. Serious injury on Jack Overworld.
That was Overworld.
And the Apple will not save him.
The Apple tried to kill him.
Yeah, actually, hey, nobody likes Overworld. Oh, self-inflicted KO. On a what?
So,
hold, stop this for a moment. What's this red dice? What
it was red dice, yeah. It was red dice from Gargon the Great, the big one. On,
hey, Mittens, hello. Welcome to another ZFL show.
He was trying to take down Bug.
This is incredible. He should know better than that. So, turn 6. The Bozos with the ball.
Yeah, was quite a sequence of events there, to be honest. There's a one immediately from the troll. Nash is going to take a blitz to try and free up the loner to help pressure the ball. That was a rush needed from the Rat Ogre, but he gets it done. And here goes Hughes. Defiant on the run to try and redeem this situation. And a dodge from Nostrus to base the ball as well. That's pretty decent. Still one reroll in the Renegade's pocket. I've seen a lot of removals here, so there's not many players knocking about. There's a knockdown from Sharp Thumb onto the Renegade Skaven, and the Orc is just going to continue to maraud forward.
Oh, Orcs even dodging away. Well, there's a lot of basing here. There's a possibility for the 2-die.
Gonna try the dodge. Modamanto Nostrus going for the sack. Doesn't get it. Uses the reroll. Gets the sack this time. Safe pair of hands could be crucial here. Armor break
Actually,
again.
Yes. My goodness, that armor is terrible.
Ball does stay in play thanks to safe pair of hands. What a skill. Another armor break on the Bozos. It's another KO.
There is no armor in the Bozos.
There's the dodge from Raglis, who seems to be doing this one at a time. No, he's not going for the pickup. Just wants to screen this ball off. Both down from Bug, both players on the floor, but okay.
Oh, knockdown on the goalie this time. There was a fat foul, actually. Ooh, body hard too. He's gone for now.
I think that's been coming, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of a classic.
So it is turn 7. There's still another turn for both teams to try and recover this. Defiant don't have a scoring threat in play. There's an attempted dodge from Mosh Pit, who fails. Oh, attempted dodge fails from Hughes.
Automatic dodge fail. You reckon... I reckon the Bozos can do this.
It might even be the dirty player trying to score here. 1 in 9's fine there. Gets the stun, and Chucker of Beef is going to score for the Bozos.
What a day to be alive! Dirty player touchdown!
Well, opposite to last season then. Bozos lead on Defiant's drive at half-time this time around.
There are a lot of players out in the sidelines. In both sidelines.
KO doesn't come back. 2 KOs and 2 removals. So it's about... I think it's going to be 9 aside here. 9 versus 8. 9 versus 8 in the Bozos' favour.
Well, well, well.
All the big guys are on the LOS here.
Oh, Maxistus failed miserably. I think we can put all the blame on him. No surprise, Marodi Negor didn't catch the ball.
He normally catches
not
a
the right
fist
skill for that.
rather than the ball, doesn't he?
Yeah, yes. That's his specialty.
1 die knockdown to open the turn. Well, it was with block. Dauntless fails there. 1 die both down on Nash won't get the job done. Edgar does have the ball now. Makes his way into the screen. Wreck and Ball takes down Bug. Gets the armor break as well, and the Ogre is KO'd.
Ooh, that hurts.
Massive.
That hurts like a lot.
Double
Oh,
knockdown
I'm
there
getting
from
Nash down
Leg Slitter.
in front of in between two dirty players. I
There's
wonder
the
what's going
foul.
to happen now.
Oh, he's dead!
Oh my god! Oh my goodness!
And there's no Apo left.
Oh, there is no apple left, and the referee was kind of satisfied with explanation of the Bozos about a peculiar incident where the Roger died. Oh my goodness, Nash is out!
Nash is dead. That is probably the most high-profile death, other than maybe Henrik McStillius for the Celtics the other week. It's got to be one of the most high-profile deaths we've had. And that could, I mean, that could be... Is that going to cause Trojan to come back into the team?
This is exactly what I had in mind. This means that Trojan is coming back, yes or yes, because the Defiant now need him more than ever.
Well, this is
Oh,
suddenly
he's dead.
looking very, very good. Two big guys removed in one turn.
It's looking good, but not for Defiant, right? One die knocked down. Oh my goodness! All the hits. It's going to be a blitz somewhere.
No
Or
blitz.
simply basing. My goodness. Well.
Sisters finds the knockdown. That's going to be that for Defiant. Frank Thompson looks a little bit bereft of ideas here.
Well, he's two big guys down, and you cannot play Chaos Renegades without big guys. They are basically playing now a less armored version of the Orcs, and there's going to be more fouling.
The foul on Swizzle Fizzle this time, and that is a head injury.
Goodness. Well, that's an absolute lesson. Oh, and it's going to stick. It's an absolute lesson on fouling from the Bozos this time.
Oh my goodness me.
Well. Playing Renegades with no big guys. That's an experience.
Well, it's suddenly Lineman League.
Well,
Defiant
not actually
running
lineman,
for the
because you have
hills.
a lineman, you have an elf, you have an orc, you have a Skaven.
Yeah, but they're all effectively linemen, aren't they? I mean, I think we all can see which way the result of this game is going. You can probably all see why I was so keen to hide the TV at the start of the game.
That explains a lot. That explains a lot for me.
Wrecking ball.
My good.
That's another one.
It's a serious injury on Rudolf Massa. At least it's just a serious injury, and there's going to be a foul in there. Well, the ref decides to...
Oh, argue
Do
the
something?
call.
Back to back. The Bozos have him really on his side. They make good use of that bribe. Actually, the bribe was from the Defiant. Oh dear. What are you going to do now?
There's no
This is
defending
only-
this. I mean, this is a Bozo's victory. For sure.
Hey, I don't know if it's a victory. It's a massacre for sure.
It's the second game in a
They're-
row.
They're going. Wait, they're going for Maxistus, who has been left on his own in there. My goodness.
It's genuinely the second game in a row, isn't it? Where the Bozos have completely massacred their opponents.
Well, I don't know if it's good or bad to see the Bozos doing Bozos things. Maxistus is in a tight spot in there.
Might see another foul. No, we're not even going to see a foul.
No. We are sending the message. We know the guy we want to deal with. Oh dear. Oh,
Honestly,
dear,
if
dear.
I was the Bozos, I might have considered running in a quicker touchdown here.
Well, it's at 14. Oh, is this stalling in the ZFL against no team? Really?
Yeah, I would have gone for
Same
3-0.
from Bozos.
I would have gone for 3-0 here.
Or 4 even.
No blitz. There's
Yeah,
the
there's
blitz.
still a player.
Technically left the ball exposed. Not that I think it's going to matter. Defiant
It's now
have
15.
given up the fight. Well, we can't surf that. We're going to push him right to the edge. And then who gets the honor? Lug Mosh Pit gets the honor. Just gets it.
Ooh, third dice is the charm.
Maxistus into the crowd on that sort of
He's
old.
not dead. He's not dead. He's not
okay.
dead. That's something.
And the Black Crag Bozos are going to win this one. No, they're going to hand it off to Razagul Demanic, who's going to score. Bozos win 2-0. That genuinely might be the Orcs' biggest ever victory. By 2 whole touchdowns.
And by like 7 bodies.
I will
Also.
say, that is the most egregious stall since the Bozos pitch cleared the Evershale Stags in the Howitzer Cup and then still stalled.
Absolutely.
We gave them a non-league opponent. They pitch cleared them in about 12 turns and then they still stalled.
I think there was some penalty somewhere for stalling for Elite Division teams, but I don't remember that.
Oh, a reroll
Did
for the
you-
Orcs, just what they need.
Exactly.
That is the game. Not even taking blocks, Vinnskor Defiant. They've checked out of this one.
And
Bozos
the
win
speed is
2-0.
broken. My goodness. Well, we were calling this potentially a bloody game, and we got caster scores, maybe.
Yeah, that was rough for Vinnskor Defiant.
Oh, Razagul Demanic.
I think he's now got Stand Firm as a new
Yeah,
skill.
I mean, he got the MVP and touchdown, probably another random skill. He has quite a few of these.
Honestly, just as things were starting to look up for Vinnskor Defiant, they got that win.
Swizzle Fizzle. Oh, got the MVP, but also the armor bust.
Well, that's
with the head
fixable.
injury.
We can hire physiotherapists to try and fix that. So it's a pain for a few weeks, but the head injury is fixable on Swizzle Fizzle. The bigger concern is almost certainly the loss of the Rat Ogre Nash.
And the return of Trojan. That's also very concerning for Defiant, for sure.
Good thing Defiant had that if we get a casualty, we get 3 SPP thing.
No. It was very exciting turn 1 random race of Nathal stuff. Eventually the game went to another direction. Also quite entertaining.
So it
My
puts
goodness.
Defiant right back into the mire, doesn't it? Bozos
Yes.
will leap fairly comfortably up the table with a win there.